Crispy baked tacos are on the menu today, and we're gonna go through how easy this is to be a weeknight meal. You really just put the ingredients together, you assemble these beautiful tacos with some cheese, you bake them in the oven so they get crispy, roasted on the outside, caramelized even with so much flavor. Best part, you assemble your own toppings on top, and you make the perfect taco every time. So let's get started so you can make them too. What are crispy baked tacos? They're really your favorite ground beef taco, but all put together and then roasted or baked in the oven until it's crispy and it cooks the meat and everything gets cheesy and good. And it's really simple. It's a great weeknight meal. We are starting with ground beef. Now, you can use other meats with this, but ground beef has the best flavor and I do think works the best in this application. So we wanna make sure we season it. We wanna make sure it has good flavor. We're gonna add some salt to it. And then we're gonna add other seasonings and some spices. So I'm gonna do a mixture, kind of making my own taco seasoning of some chili powder, a little bit of cumin. So it's that idea that yes, there's cumin in chili powder, but this kind of ups it a little bit more. And some garlic powder, which I have, I think, just enough left in here that we're gonna, we had just enough, and we're gonna say it's enough because we're not gonna measure it. It may have been a little under. To that, we're gonna add some green chilies. So you can get these in a can. You can get mild to hot. If you want anywhere in between that, go ahead, but they have a lot of flavor, even the mild. They don't have any spice if they're mild, but they have so much good flavor. Then we're going to take an onion and we're going to grate it. Because since these are roasting and kind of baking in the oven, I want this just to melt into it and have the flavor. So I'm taking what I would grate cheese with, really. And you can see it just makes it so it's going to melt into it. You see, it's perfect. Now watch your fingers at the end. You don't want to get them all worked up in that grater. So they actually make gloves for that too if you ever want to get like a mesh glove. So now I'm going to go in, yes, with my hands. It's the best way to mix this all together. What you want to do is just make sure it's very well mixed. This is our base filling really, and then it's just compiling all these. So that's why you can see it's super weeknight friendly because it's so simple. It's all just assembly at this point, which to me is the easy almost part. So what we're gonna do is work with about half at a time probably. I like a 6-inch size flour tortilla. Corn, the hard part is when you put them in the oven like this, they don't work the best. They get dry, they crack. This is what I grew up with as a taco. I'm just saying, you can try it with corn. I don't think it works near as well. So we're gonna use these smaller size, 6-inch size. I think they're also known as fajita-size maybe. And what we're starting with is some refried beans. You can use your favorite ones, you could make homemade ones, but this is a weeknight, so we're not using homemade here. I'm using canned refried beans. Full fat will have more flavor, but you can do whatever you want. And what I'm doing is putting an amount on each one, and we're gonna spread those out, and then we're gonna top it with the meat. The important part is to make sure you do actually take the time to spread things out because this is how it gets more consistent. So I'm gonna spread it out, and do you see how perfect? It kind of just like coats the bottom. You don't want a lot, it's just a simple amount. And then what we can do is actually take this tablespoon, and we're using up all these refried beans, so don't worry about cross-contamination. And we're gonna take some of the meat, and I do measure it because it's the perfect amount, but then you know exactly what you're getting. And you put a good dose of meat on. So these are nice, kind of protein rich, perfect for a family. They're gonna be filling. And then you spread that meat out. And we're doing the same thing. See how, like this is so simple. And I think sometimes we always just make the components of a taco, but this gets them all ready, which I really like. Put a little bit of cheese on. And then all you do, and you don't need a ton of cheese because it does melt out in there, you just fold it over and press it and it will stay. And that is gonna be your taco once it bakes. So obviously I have a few more here. This is only half of them to assemble. And then I'll show you how we get them ready to roast. You can see that it really doesn't take that long. And what's great is if you wanted to, you could assemble these in the morning, cover them, put them in something, refrigerate them, and they'd be ready to go to bake later. So they really are a really simple thing to make. And what's great is, like tacos always are, they are satisfying because you can make them your own when you put stuff on them at the end, which you'll see. So just like anything else, they're all gonna get baked together. No one has to go through the like putting meat in something, getting it all ready. You just have to, if you want to, top it with something, but otherwise, they're ready to go, great meals. I even love them for leftovers. So you can crisp them back in the oven to get them back and crispy again, but just fold them each over. And look at this. Now I'm putting them on 2 pans because I do think they bake a little bit better. I'm going to wash my hand that maybe touched a little bit of that meat. Make sure it's clean. And then what I want to do is you can spray or brush them. Now I have an avocado oil that's just oil that I'm going to spray them with. This just helps them, to me, crisp up in the oven. And you can brush it too, obviously. That's going to be fine. But what we're going to do is put them in the oven. Halfway through, we're actually going to turn them all like I'm doing right now just to get both sides with oil. But that's going to help them cook evenly. Otherwise, meat and everything has a little bit of liquid in it. It can make them soggy on the one side. So if you flip them halfway through, they instead get crispy, browned, caramelized, which is really what you want. So that's why if you put that oil on, it just really helps that process go while they roast. These just came out of the oven and you can see they get that beautiful crispness because we flipped them halfway through and they get that on both sides. It's like caramelization, brown goodness. It's flavor too is what it is. But do you see how they hold up really well? They're not just like limp. They're wonderful and crispy and delicious, and you get that cheese that gets melty on the outside, and I'm hungry, I don't know about you. So what I love about these is look how you can serve them up. So if you're having a crowd, if you're having a group, maybe you're having a team meal at your house. This is a great thing to make for them because you can make a pile of them. Obviously you can up the recipe however much you want. The toppings are where it's at. So I have my homemade, you've seen the recipe, I'm sure it's on my website, hot pepper mustard. Growing up, we had that with anything taco related, so I still always do. But I also have our homemade salsa here. I shredded some lettuce. We have avocado, which, this is a perfect avocado. That doesn't always happen, but when it does, you feel like you, I don't know, got the avocado gods to look down on you and be really happy. But what I love is, this is what I love about tacos. So many times when you have them, you can make them your own, you can make them whatever you want. But now what you can do is you can take one of these, you can kind of open it up if you want, and put in some of the things you like. I'm gonna put in maybe a couple slices of avocado, because that's kind of my thing. I would have avocado every day of my life. If I could have an avocado tree in Iowa, dangerous. A little bit of shredded lettuce maybe, and you can also just eat them as is, but I like to always have a little something. Maybe a little salsa. You could do some hot peppers if you wanted. I mean, honestly, you can make this your own. It's still really hot, but I'm gonna go in, but look how crispy. Do you hear that? It's nice and crispy. It's hot like molten lava, but that's okay. It's worth it. It's really good. What I like is, not only do you get the texture, that kind of baked on cheese on the outside, you get flavor. Everything we did to that meat makes it just even better. We got the beautiful kind of green peppers in there. We got those spices. And then you get a little bit of creaminess from those refried beans. It really is a perfect taco, baked together, crispy, delicious, ready for you. As always, this and so many more recipes are on my website, wyseguy.com. You can go back, save them, print them, use them time and again. That is the point of a good recipe, to share it around. Leave a comment, let me know how you love the recipe. That always just brings me so much joy to see it in your homes. And until next time, I hope you make something delicious, because that's what this is all about.